Yuna! Oh my gosh. Okay, we are playing Gun Club for anyone that is watching, and I'm going to set up a few targets for this. And yeah, so.
Are you talking to someone?
No, I'm talking to the live stream. Let me get rid of that. Let's check out this gun. Got a round in the chamber. Okay. Do what?
I said just make sure she doesn't get into the blind.
I will. Let's check. So we already got a round in there. Okay. Now this, in terms of simulation, is highly accurate. One second, ladies and gentlemen. So, sorry, I'm back. We have this handgun. Now, simulation-wise, it is very realistic. I've been in gun ranges, and the aiming is really close to what you find at a range. Not even lying. I can toss around mags, I can hit them, I can throw things. VR is absolutely awesome. If you never played VR, you wouldn't have a sense of how accurate shooting these are, but now there's no recoil obviously in real life. There's recoil in the character animation, but there's not recoil in real life. The controllers don't move, so I mean it'd be harder in real life, but If you're accurate in this game, you can usually be pretty accurate in real life. It just depends. Unit. So let's move on to a different gun. Try the AK-47. Throw that one away. If I can get it. It's a little finicky. There we go. AK. Oh, why did I drop my mag? You can slap mags out. You can cock all the rounds out as many as you want. So pretty cool. See if I can hit a target. Ugh. So that's the AK. Let's check out more. We have the gold, which isn't much different, just gold. But it's very pretty in VR. VR, you get a sense of what things look like and how big things are. This looks awesome. Now we have the WW2. There's a baby crying in the background. That's a little. Next gun, Bren Bren Mark II. There it is. This gun is. I love this gun. Just like in real life, you can just like in real life, you can squint one eye and you can see better, and you kind of have double vision if you keep both eyes open, like real weapons. But the gun animations are super accurate, and I mean, this gun is huge. And it feels like in World War II. So that is the Bren Mark II. See if I can hit a target. Okay, I'm gonna reload this map, and I'm going to spawn all of these Germans. So again, let's spawn the Bren. Oh, once that clears out or whatever. No, I don't want those. So this is the Bren. You shoot through this sight that's angled on the try to reload all this again, because for some reason there's one, there's two. We'll put him behind there. Whoa. So let's check out the CZ75. Load one in. Let's check the accuracy on this. I don't know why that's still on. Yeah, yes, I can see your comments just fine, which is good. So yes, I've got I think like 80 or 100 weapons that we can take a look at. So it was 60. So that's the CZ75, the Desert Eagle Gold. Reminds me of Modern Warfare. I don't know why that's not going away. Okay, it went away now. Anyway, Desert Eagle. Like I said, in this game, if you can hit targets in this game, you can probably hit it with just a little worse accuracy than in real life. This game is a very good simulator. There's the rounds. Do you already have one chamber? Yes. Units being left. Desert Eagle. It just kicks a lot. Let's go to the next. We have a can't really read that. The Lysol. That gun just went flying. Here it is. Switch hands. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. So this is very, I like this weapon a lot. Shh. See if I can get a headshot. Okay, magazines are just... Shh! Why is that not here? There. Missed. That's okay. Let's hit that target over there. Yes, this is Gun Club VR, and they have like levels where these targets move and stuff. It's like the campaign. You don't really get to shoot real people. Yuna! Stop! You butthole! Oh, now she shuts up. Gibby Cat, look at her poor nose. That's sad. Yes, this is like, I'm in the sandbox, which all these guns are unlocked. In the campaign, I'm doing like my quotation, campaign. You shoot targets and stuff, you get money, you can buy weapons, but this sandbox, you have all of them unlocked. So, completely real physics. Well, sometimes. Can't really force pull things like you can in this game. But this is the FAMAS. But yes, that was the FAMAS. Let's move on to the next page. Page 3 out of 10. Glock 17. I fired the real one yesterday at the gun range yesterday, and I love it. This is a Glock 17. So that was the Glock. Let's move on to the G18, which is very fun. So that was that. Let's go to the M1 Grand, the most famous rifle of all time. I love that sound. The famous ping. Then we get a trench rifle. I love that sound of the Grand. Yes, this gun simulator feels very real, especially because at the gun range, I find myself holding my breath when I have a more steady shot, which is just an amateur mistake. You don't want to do that at all. But yeah, this simulator is really real. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be this accurate in real life. Like, you know, hitting everything because bullets curve and whatnot, and it does do this in this game. It's more of it is a simulator, too. So if you can be accurate in this game, you can be about 80% of the real accuracy in this game you can translate to real life. So this honestly is an amazing target practice, an actual practicing VR game because it helps your aim. You would not think so, but I mean, maybe that's why I do so well at the gun range sometimes is because it has realistic movement. Your hands, it shakes like this as you see. I mean, it's completely sim 1-to-1 full model. You can take out the mags. You could. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Get out of there. You can clear out every single round until the gun is empty. Now it's empty. You can drop mags. So yeah, it's. Now again, there's no weight to these guns in my hand. I can't feel the weight. There's no recoil in my hands. It's all animated recoil. My hands aren't actually moving. So it's not really totally similar. But you know, could you stop? Stop! Shh. No. Stay there, love. So I have a bullet in my hand for some reason. Okay, that's that gun. That's fun. Let's move on to the next. We have the 1911. This isn't a World War II simulator. It's just a bunch of guns, because obviously that shotgun and that gun, those were not. Oh, that's a World War II. This is a whole World War II page right here, but we're going to spawn this. So let's check out the 1911. Why are you crying, love? Again, you see I'm aiming at the head and I'm missing shots, so the bullets do have real simulation sometimes. Yes, I'm buying my first 22 rifle. It looks like an AR, or like, you know, standard military assault rifles nowadays. That's what it looks like. It's a 22. 22 is the smallest round, and it doesn't kick at all very much. It's about $300. I will be buying that in about 2 weeks. So, yeah. That is the M1911. Let's go on to the next. AKA the gun that kicks the most in the entire world, the bar, right here. This is a World War II gun. Not many soldiers used it. I mean, a lot did, but I mean, the recoil was just insane. Usually I had to shoot it on your knees, this gun. And it is simulated very well in this game. Watch this. Yeah, Brennan, I had interest in buying a gun before I ever went to a range, because I've always loved guns. But after I went to a range and shot guns and had so much fun, my urgency has definitely increased. So, but I mean, I'm getting better. I can shoot with a Glock 17 a target that is about 30 yards away, all the way in the back of the range as far as you can push the target, and can get headshots and I mean, it just is a matter of practicing. I remember I could really never control the recoil that well. Okay, so now we have a classic. This is the typewriter, whatever you want to call it. This is the M1928A1. This is a fun gun. This is an open bolt, if you want to call that. Not really an open bolt because there's no bolt that's open, but this gun fires from an open position as opposed to this being pushed forward. Yeah, this is the Thompson. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful gun. And it does have, you can put your hands on, if you wanted to like, whoa. You can put both your hands on the gun, but the aiming is very hard. You have to use both your move controllers to aim, and it glitches sometimes, as you can see. It's weird. But we have a Thompson here, and this is, it has fully simulated sights. This gun is fun to mess around. Now, Colin has used my VR headset before, and you get a full scale of how big things are. Like, this Thompson is pretty big, but compact at the same time, medium sized. That Browning over there was huge that I used. But you get a full one-to-one scale in VR of how big things are. Like, this facility is absolutely massive. There are crows above me. And this Thompson's pretty big. So that was the Thompson. Now the M3. This gun's fun to shoot. I own this in the campaign portion of the game. Yeah, that's how you... Let's say you load that. I should show you some of my customized guns in this game that I have. Like I said, yeah, you can greatly improve your accuracy and your ability to shoot guns in this game and translating that to real life, but you don't feel the weight of the gun and you do not feel the recoil and how heavy, just how heavy and girthy guns are. So that's one downside, is you don't get, it's much harder when you have the weight and stuff, but it still translates very well. So M9, I think of Resident Evil whenever I pick up this gun, and I fired one in real life. I don't like the trigger on the gun in real life, because Glocks have very tight triggers, which means that if you barely push on the trigger, it goes off. M9s in real life, you have to pull the trigger back like halfway before it even shoots. It's just a feeling that I don't like on handguns, but it's still, it's a fun gun. That's the M9. Now the MK18. This is close to what my rifle will look like. The 22 that I bought, just with a bigger barrel. This is almost exactly what it'll look like. You can pull out the magazine in any way, and I pull magazines from here, my belt. Oh yeah. So that's that. This gun is fun. Yes, that was a grease gun. I know that was a very late response, but I'm checking my comments on my phone down at my feet. So this is a MP5. This gun is fun. This was your standard Navy SEAL submachine gun rifle, which actually was this, not the gold. I don't know why you'd ever give a Navy SEAL a gold one, but this. Silencer, ACOG, whatever you wanted to put on it, but this was the standard Navy SEAL rifle. Ooh, it would help if I put a round in the chamber. Yeah, this gun's pretty big. The MP5 is big in real life. I know you have no perspective of how big it is because you're watching it on a screen versus me in this VR world, but that's the MP5. Oop. MPX, which is like the big brother of the MP5, and I think it shoots real fast. That was that, nothing too special. This is one of my favorites, just handgun wise. It has a red dot, and this gun is insanely accurate. So that's that gun. That gun's very fun. P90, aka the world's fastest shooting gun ever. Let's move on. That was the P90. P90 Reaper. I guess I didn't really see that one. Same one, I'm sure, just designed differently. PDX. I love this rifle. It was in one of the Call of Duties. I forget which one, but it's very futuristic looking. Heck glitch, see what I mean? So, PP19 with a foldable stock. Resident Evil 7 and part of the campaign. It's Resident Evil 7's in first person, and you play as Mia on the boat with a P19. I can tell you they both look exactly the same in the game. It's like I feel like I've hacked Resident Evil and put myself on a target range because it looks identical to the one in the game. I mean, which obviously it should. If they're gonna model guns, they should do it right. Let's clear our spawns, get all that off the floor, and now we have. This gun's fun. If I could own one like handgun, it'd be probably like this looking thing. This thing is cool. I got a headshot. Not a huge magazine, but now the PPSH, German rifle, also known as the fun gun. It's a very small rifle than I thought it would be. got a drum mag, so it's gonna have a lot of rounds. Whoa, okay. Oh my gosh, I see that gun far. Yeah, Germans loved these guns. They'd pick them up and they would use them. That's why I call it a German gun. I know they're Russian. I don't really associate them with Russians because all I remember is just Germans would eat these guns up. I'm shooting Germans right now. Where'd that gun go? Oh gosh. The Sacco 85. Give me that. Come here. Force pull, Yoda. Help me. Nice. That's a nice gun. I like that one. The Sten, one of my favorite World War II guns, just because of the rustic, weird look and how it has like no handle. The handle is the stock. Help if I charge the weapon. Now this fires from an open bolt, and you can see what I mean by open bolt, meaning that the bolt is open. This, in modern weapons, this part right here, the bolt is closed, meaning there'd be a slide over this. World War II weapons fired from open bolts a lot of the time. And open bolts, if you pull out a magazine when they're still around in the chamber and you pull it out, which this weapon simulator doesn't simulate, if you pulled a mag out with a round still in the chamber, it would fire because open bolt, it's just weird how it works. But yes, there's that gun, the Sten, which I love. Just a 12 gauge. 12 gauges kick like a mule, and I love 12 gauges. That was his little 12 gauge. Scorpion Evo, which is actually one of the most fast firing rifles, submachine guns in the world. And I mean that quite literally when I say that. And all these firing rates are accurate to real life. Now we got some Resident Evil guns, the Striker and the TMP. Striker's fun. Let's just unload. It's a fun gun. TMP, which is another Resident Evil 4 weapon. I feel like Krauser. Now this is a fun gun. I love this gun. This is just a sniper. It has accurate simulated sniper scope. Also shoots full auto. Let's go back and see any that Colin and I missed. Because I know he was on here for the whole thing, and there were more that he didn't see. So this, well, maybe he saw the beginning, I don't know. This is the Walter P, what was that? P38. That's a very popular handgun. Not a lot in the magazine, but you know, that's what you get. Let's go back to page 1, see what I missed. He probably saw this, GP9. Love the barrel of the silencer. It's a very quiet gun. That, the Brin, which I'm pretty sure he saw. Come on, come to me, gun. This is the Brin again. SpongeBob playing in the background. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Let's leave this, and I'm gonna go. Yes, Brennan, you are actually absolutely right. I said that you weren't here for it, but I said that in the very beginning of the stream. Is that closing one eye greatly increases accuracy, just like real life, because you're seeing through VR in these two goggles, and yeah, when you close your eye, when you have two eyes open, it's just like shooting a real firearm. You kind of have a little double vision. When you close one eye, not only does the gun move, like objects, when you close your eyes, like close one eye and then close the other eye, like objects look like they move just because that's where your eye is. But yeah, when you close one eye, it does just like what it does in real life. You get to see better, which is awesome. Yeah, which is really cool. So this is one of the guns I have. We could actually buy weapons. Let's see what snipers they have. That was the Delice for $24,000. See what the next is. The Sako. I think that was every single gun in the game. M1 Grand. AWS. DSR1. The WA 2000. I used to call it the Wazoo. Then we have allied weapons. This is strictly World War. So we have the Walter. We have the I meant allied. Okay, so it should just show us all. The M3 grease gun, the Sten, the Thompson, the Brin, the M9, this is the Bar, the Browning, PPSH, 1911 Special Edition. Custom weapons are insanely expensive. You can see the price is just Gold Desert Eagle, Gold Rhino, Platinum, Gold MP5. Oh, so the prices are up here, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong one. That's $115,000. These prices don't translate in real life to what the weapon actually is in real life if you were to buy something like this. If it's made of real gold, probably, but who would ever do that? Gold AK-47, Reaper P90, that's the most expensive one you can get. So, I could buy the PDX, I could buy the FAMAS, buy the AK, the G36, which is just a beautiful gun. I'm going to buy this because I just think that looks awesome. Let's check this baby out. I love this gun. Now let's see what I can put on it. Actually go back. One second, trying to figure out how we go back. Okay, I'm back. 1 second. Yeah, a real gold weapon would be stupid. Like, if it was solid gold, it'd be really ridiculous. But if it was painted, it wouldn't be bad. So I want to customize this. I want like a silencer and whatnot. What other guns do I have? I know I have a lot. Okay, I didn't show you this, but I got a nice little magnet. Yeah, that's that. I want to customize this though. Upgrades, here we go. So I could buy a holographic. Shush, honey. You're very loud. These are all 39% increases for accuracy. I think those guys are a little pricey. Let's see what that is. Let's see. I can actually spawn this because I already bought it. Let's put this on. Oh, I like that. That is cool. And you can see it magnifies your... I like that. It's cool. I love that. But we're not going to put that on because that zooms in a bit and I don't want that for that weapon. Let's buy this. I want that one. Spawn that. Get that mag out of the way. Let's see if we can put that in. Spawn that. There we go. That is sweet. I'm gonna put that a little further back. No, just a little hair forward. Here we go. Cool. Stability, grips is something I want. Those are silencers. That's a big silencer. I want a long one. I want the longest one there is. Which is actually... Oh man, look at that. Tactical, I call it, I tell you. Let's no suitable rail. Purchase. No purchase one. I put one on the bottom. Yes. Woohoo. Okay, so we have a rail now. Let's go back to... I like that. That is... Does this fold down? It should. It should fold down. The angled actually. That's what I want. Yes. There. All they have is scopes. I now have a slightly bigger magazine. 100 quad stack for 52 grand? My goodness. Well, let's go test this out. Flashlight on this. Oh, hey there. Okay. I feel very tactical. Okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go! Headshot. Target down. Headshot. Look out! Look out! Move it!
Hey.
Look out!
Stage failed.
What the heck was that nonsense? Let's try that again.
3, 2, 1, go! Watch your target! Target down! Great shot! Great shot! Headshot! Move it! Perfect reload! Look out! Perfect! Watch your targets! Nice work! Watch your targets! Nice work! Great shot! Perfect reload! Great shot! Perfect reload! Look out! shot. Look out! Look out! Perfect reload.
Stage failed.
Well, that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed that stream. Just a little tease. Hope you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video.